where the Lady Golden Knights look to stay hot and continue their winning streak, welcoming in a streaking Lady Freddy's squad who are still fighting for a KMAC title. You'll be able to watch it all live and free from the castle and on the OH.Report on your PC, tablet, smartphone, anywhere you can get the internet. You can watch this KMAC volleyball action next.
We all need help sometimes dealing with everything life throws at us. As outdoorsmen, spending time in nature, hunting, fishing, and cooking with the buddies we love are great ways to reset and decompress. Man Therapy is a platform designed for men, by men, to help us sort through stress, anxiety, depression, or any other puzzles we're dealing with. Get a rundown of how you excel and where you can improve your mental health by taking Man Therapy's 20-point head inspection. It's free, it's anonymous, and it could be your first step towards becoming a happier, healthier man. Learn more at mantherapy.org.
On me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you got.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the castle for the Northmor Athletic Boosters pregame show, where the Lady Freddies of Fredericktown come into North Bloomfield Township to take on the Lady Golden Knights of Northmor in what should be some exciting KMAC volleyball action on this beautiful Wednesday evening. The JV Northmor squad wins a tight 2-1 contest to lead into this varsity where both teams are on winning streaks. The Lady Freddies have won 4 straight, while the Lady Golden Knights have won 5 consecutive. But let's flip our script. Let's take a look at those visiting Fredericktown Lady Freddies, led by head coach Ronnie Masters. They are 14-4 overall, 9-1 in the KMAC. They are looking to extend a 4-match win streak to 5 and keep up the hopes of a KMAC title. They got a 31.9 kill percent with 164 aces on the season. And they are led by none other than junior middle hitter Maya Bryant. She's number 2 in the conference in kills, and she leads the team in blocks and kills. She got 170 kills on the season, 40 blocks with a 43.3 kill percentage. You can't ask for anything more. But on the other side of things, those Northmor Lady Golden Knights, they're on a roll. They've won 5 straight. They're trying to continue great play as we head into the end of the season and get ready for tournament action. They got 179 aces on the season so far. And like I said, they've won 5 straight. You see 3 of those last 5 right here on our screen. They beat Cardington and Danville. And they are led by another sophomore, Layla Castle. She's top 5 on the team in all major hitting statistics, 113 kills, 7 blocks. Oh, and let's not forget, 55 digs. She can do it all. Well, let's go ahead and flip script here. Let's take a look at the keys to victory for those visiting Lady Freddies. Hey, you got to win on the road. You got to come into the castle, not an easy place to come into and play. And win your early points, win your service points, win early, win often. Keep the streak alive as you're getting ready for Freddyburg round 2, which can lead you to a chance to share the KMAC title. But first, you got to get through these Golden Knights. And the Lady Knights' keys to victory this evening: protect the castle and keep up the pace. You've been playing great volleyball as of late. Again, as I said, 5 consecutive wins. Last time these two met, it was a Lady Freddy's 3-1 advantage. And it was a great match, as that was a match we had live and free. I spoke with our Northmor guy, Travis Berardi, and he said that the improvements that this Lady Golden Knights team has made since that last match with the Lady Freddies, we're going to absolutely get to see on full display here tonight in what we all expect to be a 4, potentially 5-set match where the Lady Golden Knights can make some noise going into tournament time and knock off the number 2 team in the KMAC behind Centerburg. So it should be a fun one to watch. I'm excited for it. I hope everybody else is excited for it. On a Wednesday night inside the castle, we got 1:20 until the national anthem and the introduction of the players. But while we got some time, I'll go ahead and introduce you to both rosters. First, for the visiting Lady Freddies. She's a senior. She wears number 3 on the volleyball court, Anna Taylor. She's a senior, number 11 on the volleyball court, Callie Carpenter. Senior number 15, Kinley Grogg. Senior number 27, Lily Rose. Senior number 4, Mindy Meyer. Senior number 23, Riley Rhine. And senior number 14, Trinity Enzor. Junior number 1, Charlie Beller. Junior number 13, Ella Boughton. Junior number 2, Maya Brosis. Junior, our player spotlight, number 12, Maya Bryant. Junior number 17, Taryn Green. Junior number 10, Vika Arnett. Sophomore number 20, Erilyn Frazier. And freshman number 30, Grayson Toombs. And for the Lady Golden Knights of Northmor, senior number 1, Breeze Adams. Junior number 2, Cammie Workman. Senior number 3, Maya Trainer. Junior number 4, Jillian Zager. Senior number 5, Michaela Sutton. Junior, our player spotlight, number 11, Layla Castle. Senior number 5, Michaela Sutton. Junior, our player spotlight, number 11, Layla Castle. Number 6, Layla Castle. Sophomore, number 9, Ava Walters. Sophomore, number 10, Mary Dean. Sophomore, number 16, Madeline Abrams. Senior, number 17, Lizzie Earlstein. Sophomore, number 20, Callie Wright. Junior, number 24, Hannah James. Sophomore, number 25, Maddie C. freshman number 30, Riley Cooper, and sophomore number 18, Chloe Bosch. Those are the ladies from both squads, as you hear AD Blade Tackett. Now we're going to meet both teams. Mr. Tackett will introduce both teams. First for the Lady Freddies.
Just what do you want to see from them as they get into the end of the season and competing at the Northern Tens as well? Can you see your squad going both teams taking a championship, or what would you like to see from them?
So for the girls, we've talked a lot about just trying to continue to pack together, because that continues to help them reach PRs, which we think can happen, and we think they can get a good standing.
Okay. And let's play our final game of the night. It's called On the Same Page. So for the older folks that are always watching, this is kind of like the newlywed game. I probably know for sure that the two athletes here do not know what game that is. Coach, I think you might know what it is, but what I'm going to do is I have 5 questions. I'm going to ask Coach, I'll just say, who's the best student in your class? And she'd write down an answer, and what our 2 runners need to do is match her. They get it, they get a point. At the end, whoever has the most points gets nothing. You get bragging rights. But hey, we just want to play another game because we're fun here at the OH.Report and at the Coach's Corner. So we're going to start off here. The first question: who is the runner or the parent of a runner that brings the best snacks? Because I know at cross-country meets, you're in the tent and things like that. People bring some snacks and stuff like that. Who makes the best snacks? Even could be Coach. I don't know. Who is it?
I think we all got this. Whoops.
All right. No. Oh. And you have right in front of you have an eraser too, that blue block.
Okay.
So you don't have to use your
changed my
finger.
mind.
Okay. Athletes, turn your plaques over, boards over, so we can see them on the camera. Jody,
No, Jody's gonna
Coach,
be mad at me.
Pat. So you both don't
when
get
he
it wrong.
shows up.
Okay, so Adam, what does Jody bring? What's the best thing that she has?
Wherever that cake was she made one time, it was pretty good. I think
Was it pumpkin cake?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pumpkin cake. That was pretty good.
Okay, and why did you say who you said?
So Pat, he used to be our other assistant as well, and sometimes when he comes to visit, he just brings like Pepperidge Farm snacks and lets them dig in, and just leaves big bags that they dig into. And typically, I thought that would be their answer.
Pepperidge Farm remembers,
Jody's
but they
been
don't.
one-upping him this year.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you guys, not on the board yet, but that's only one question. Second question: the runner that you believe owns the most shoes. Because I know cross-country runners, they go through shoes really quick, so they got to have multiple pairs. Who has the most?
Running shoes or just shoes in general?
What do you think? Do you think running or general shoes? Would
So
be
you guys
easier?
could get multiple answers.
Probably running.
Running. We'll go with running shoes. Running shoes.
You're cheating, Lexi.
No, it's fun.
It wouldn't be running shoes for me. The mowing the lawn shoes. I have a couple pairs of those. But actually, I live in an apartment now, but I still have the mowing the lawn shoes just in case somebody needs help. But hey. All right, athletes, turn them over. Me and Adam and Coach says Adam. You both get the point. It is tied. Yeah. What's your favorite shoes? What type of shoe? Things like that.
I usually rock the Brooks, but I use Brooks on long distance runs, and I also have some speed shoes. They're like New Balance shoes. I usually use on workout days.
Okay.
Yesterday he finished an amazing run and he had great times, and he goes, wow, I don't even have the right shoes on, and I still ran. So we laughed at him. We're like, oh, you don't even have the grass shoes on, huh?
So I do have a quick story. It was the state track meet 2 years ago. East Knox, their 4x8 team, I remember. One of their runners blew out a shoe at the beginning of the race and still finished. The shoe was burnt out from the bottom. He had blisters on his shoe, but East Knox still finished in All-Ohio position, in the top 8. But yeah, those shoes are important. I mean, they're lightweight and thing, but man, you blow out a shoe, you're done. All right, let's go to question number 3. The runner that is the biggest height person. So once they finish, they're running back, trying to finish with everybody else, keeping them pumped up, trying to get them, right through the tape at the end of the run. Who is the height person? All right, athletes, turn around. Isaac. Okay. Talk about Isaac, Lexi. What does he do?
Isaac is just a very happy, cheerful person. Like, he's never in a bad mood. He's always encouraging people, and yeah.
All right, I like it. I like Adam. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thoughts.
He's pretty happy. He's a pretty positive guy, and just doesn't let things get in his way that are negative.
Positive attitude. You're a lot less stressed. I'll tell you that. Does he pull around the height bus too, Coach?
He doesn't. Usually he's running beside it, but yeah.
I like it. All right, shout out to him. Question number 4, we're tied at 2. The runner that puts in the most miles in a week.
It's like 2.
Tied.
Yeah.
Well, then just give me one. If she puts multiple answers, if you match it, you get the point. You can put multiple people if you want to on this one.
Lexi's getting excited over there. She's ready.
All right. Adam and Sean, I'm going to give you both. You get both points for it since you got them right. It's the same. But Adam and Sean, how many miles in a week do you guys run?
Well, in the summertime, I was running like 50 to 60 miles a week, but we put it down to I'd say 30 some miles a week now, and yeah, because it's getting close to the postseason, so we don't want to outrunners or get too tired right now.
That's a lot of miles. That's awesome that you run that, but I would never see myself doing that. It's too much. It's too much. Bravo for you guys, though. I mean, it's what it takes for you guys to be competitive and have a chance at being at the top of the podium, though. So I do appreciate the effort that you guys put in there. Man, I got respect for cross-country runners and distance runners. All right, last one. And this one, it's more of an opinion, but if you match Coach, you get a point. Who do you believe is the most improved runner from the start of the season?
Can I have 2 since I'm coach?
Yes, yes, you can. And also, when you turn, I'm gonna have you two turn them over individually and explain why you think they're the most improved. So, Lexi, turn yours first. Why are they the most improved? What have they done from the start of the season that impressed you?
Sydney, at the beginning of the season, she was kind of shy and just ran with me every single day. But the first meet, she was like, I'm going to run a 24. That's what I'm going to do. And then she goes out and runs a 22, and it just blew me away. Because, I always, had confidence and I believed in her, but I was not expecting her to go out and run a 22, her first meet. And then Christian, I'd never met him before this season, but I've just seen him run, and he's improved so much from, his start of the season to the end of the season. So.
All right. Adam, turn yours.
I'm gonna say Austin Good.
Okay.
He's dropped his time by 3 minutes from the beginning of the season to now, and he's really putting in the work, and he's really wanting to be good.
right, I like it. Okay, Coach, turn yours over. Who do we have?
So I have a lot, but I wrote 2 specifically. So I have Ella and Christian.
Lexi gets the point to win
So,
with Ella.
there you
but
go.
Explain why Ella and Christian.
So Ella came out, and this is her freshman year, and the first time she's ran cross country, and she just said she wanted to prove everybody wrong. People had doubts, and so she came in, and not only is she doing that, but she's also continuing to drop a lot of time and just trying to prove herself wrong and do hard things as well. And Christian, same thing. He just wanted to continue to just get hungry for it, and now he, gets even hungrier to be able to drive the team forward with his placing as well. So, yeah.
All right, there you have it. Lexi, congratulations, you've won with that last answer. So you get bragging rights. I don't have a handshake maybe, I don't know. But that'll do it for On the Same Page. Before we let you guys go, if we do always on the OH Report, we do shout outs. So even with you, Coach, if you want to look into this camera right here, give anybody a shout out you like, go for it.
Okay. I'll shout out to my husband, Jordan Keese, as well, and my family.
All right, Coach Keese. Adam, if you want to look into that right camera over here.
Shout out to my family, my girlfriend, and yeah, that's about it.
Give the girlfriend's name.
Kylie,
there we go. And Lexi, the left camera.
I'm going to shout out my mom and dad for always supporting me and my boyfriend Zane.
There we go. The Colonel Crawford cross country squad. Best of luck as you finish the season, and let's get some good numbers when you get to districts, regionals, and hopefully state. All right, that will do it for the first half of the Coach's Corner. We're going to take a break. Golden Knights have arrived. The football team will let them get their pizza and whatnot, and then we'll have the interviews with them after this right here on the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Galion.
Pizza!
He's going to send a line drive down the field. It'll be fielded on the bounce. That is Schieffer. Schieffer finds a hole at the center. Schieffer turns on the burners. Schieffer could go. He's at the 50, 45. He's got one man to beat. Schieffer with the ball in his left hand. He's going to take it to the house. Whitford opens up the second half with the kick return touchdown.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back inside the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Galion. It is time to meet the number 6 team in Division 6, according to the Associated Press, the 6-0 Golden Knights of Northmor. First of all, head coach Scott Armros. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having us.
No problem at all. And also 2 seniors. First, tight end, defensive juggernaut, I like to call him, Cam Goldbach. How's practice today, Cam?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
Locked in practice.
That's good. And then I like to call him the Swiss Army knife on the offensive side. He has been putting up Tavon Austin-like numbers. Senior running back, wide receiver, safety, Cohen Becker. Cohen, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Do you like Tavon Austin's mixtapes? I know they say those videos are some of the best out there. You could probably go up against him with some of your plays, though, I think. But let's start off, Coach. You're 6-0. You've gotten running clock games in 4 of 6, I believe. Just how happy are you with your team's performance so far this season?
Well, we couldn't be more pleased with the way that we've started the season, the way we've executed offensively, been able to score on big plays with multiple people, and while the offense is hot, getting quick stops on defense, getting the ball back in our hands, and scoring a lot of points early.
Mm-hmm. Cohen, we'll start in the backfield with you. You, as well as Carson Campbell, putting up nice numbers on the running game, but also you guys can catch it out of the backfield. But just having that 1-2 punch at running back to where you're not having to play every single play that you'll need to. Just how nice is it having somebody that can complement you and vice versa?
Yeah, it's super nice. When somebody starts keying on one back, then we just hand it to the other. I mean, play after play, making big plays in the backfield.
Mm-hmm. Cam, you sometimes block for these running backs. You also go out tight end. I love the tight end position because you do so many things. What do you and the offensive line pride yourselves on to get a good running game going night in and night out at Northmor? Because I know Northmor, you're 146.5 yards per game rushing, and that's been what we've seen from the Golden Knights the past 8 years.
Well, we like to communicate with each other. Communication's key, and if we block the right guys, we open up big holes for these running backs to get through, and they're hard to take it down.
And then also you have 4 catches, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns too. How much does it pleases you that you can slip out there, act like you're blocking, then get out for a pass, and then you just completely fool them?
It's nice. I mean, they're not expecting it a lot because I haven't been targeted as much as the other receivers, and when I get an open space, it's fairly nice.
Coach, this is something that we've talked about the last few years. First, your quarterback, A.J. Bauer, the best in the KMAC right now, one of the top 10 passers in the area, and he's only played 2 full games. So technically you could say he's played only 4 games of football, and he still has over 1,000 yards passing. But not only him, you have Bo Landon, you have Jack Swenger, who's back at a 100% from the appendectomy. You have Cam, you have Cohen, who's really shown out for Jax. But just knowing you have the running game that we talked about, but then having those big guys like A.J. Bauer and company, you have a complete offense.
Absolutely, and the Northmor of the past, where we've been pounding the football up inside and surprising with the play action, now we're a very balanced football team, and it's really tough to key in on one part of our offense and stop it. You can't double team anybody in our offense right now because we have so many guys who can make plays, and you got Jax on the outside on one side and Bo on the outside on the other, and then Cohen in the middle of the field, and then Campbell in the backfield. It's a tough combination.
And knock on wood, I know the last few years you've had an injury take guys down. You had Jax already gone, but he's back. But this year you guys have been able to, like I said, complement because we have so many people. But it seems like you're getting back to 100%. And again, I'm knocking on wood still. Northmor fans, if something happens, I apologize. But just what makes this year different from last year to where maybe a Jack Swenger injury could hurt the season a little bit further than what it could?
Just the ability of multiple guys that are able to make plays. A lot of guys can go up and catch the ball. Guys we haven't used offensively yet. Guys like Will Naylor who barely played, who have the ability to play. Injuries are part of football. They're part of all sports. They happen, and we've got a lot of guys that we can plug in place, and other guys that know the system very well that are ready to go. So, injuries happen. Those things happen every year, and you just have to respond. It's the next man up. But we've been very fortunate to be healthy so far this season. I think a lot of that has to do with our off-season program and how hard we've worked, get our bodies in shape and ready to go. And Coach Hall does a great job of keeping us in shape in season and in the weight room, and that does a lot to keep you healthy.
And I know you're an offensive line guy. You're an offensive and defensive line guy. You like being in the trenches. I mean, that's why Northmor is such a good running team in the past. But then having Coach Hall come in and kind of take over the offense to allow you to focus on that line, how much of a positive has he been to this team? You know, throwing in some kinks here and there with the passing game, but then allowing you to focus on the line as well.
It's opened up a whole new dimension for us. Having Coach Hall, focusing on that passing game, always looking for it, always watching for it, and then me focused in on the run game. It's a great 1-2 punch, and like you said, Coach Hall is calling a pass play at the same time in the formation. I'm looking to see what can we run, and the vice versa. So, and in preparation too, when we break film down, Coach Hall is totally focused on that part of the offense. I'm focused on the other part, and you can get a lot more detailed in what you do when you're breaking down film and figuring things out.
And Cam, also, he works you guys out. I've seen you before practice, you're weightlifting, but then before games, you have a little bit of a ritual you guys go through to get warmed up. Just what has that done to help you guys out? Like Coach said, your off-season workouts have really helped you guys stay healthy.
Coach Hall calls it bring the juice. And
yes, it does.
It really does help. It gets us all locked in, gets the adrenaline coming before the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we all come out there locked in, and we don't go over a plate for bench. But it's nice to get locked in and have a little bit of blood pumping before the game.
Mm-hmm. What about for you, Cohen?
Yeah, I 100% agree with Cam. It kind of prevents injuries too, because we go out there and for special teams we don't really get like the best stretch in because we're trying to hustle and get through things, and I think that's a really good thing this year, and I feel like it's helped us a lot.
Nice. All right, let's play our first game. Let's play 10 spin. Like I said, I'm gonna give you a number generator on our screen. When you say stop, whatever question goes with it, that'll be the question I ask you. And Coach Armros, I'll let you lead things off whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Say stop whenever.
Stop.
Stop at number 7. What was your least favorite subject in school?
My least favorite subject in school, I would say probably social studies was my least favorite. It seemed like a lot of needless memorization of facts that I did not enjoy.
My social studies teacher, actually, junior year, we were studying the Cold War, and we watched Rocky IV, because everybody knows Rocky ended the Cold War when he defeated Drago.
Right.
So that was my.
See, that was back when videos were on a VHS tape
Yes.
on a little tube TV that you couldn't really see what's going on. We have the big screen video streaming, but it might have probably made social studies a lot more exciting back in the old days.
Yeah, it kind of did. All right, Cam, whenever you're ready, say stop, and I'll ask you a question.
Stop.
Stop at number 5. One celebrity or athlete that you could trade places with.
I don't know. Probably have to go with Travis Kelce, go in the tight end area.
Only because of that, or is it because of who he's dating?
No, the tight end area.
Okay.
And I'd be making good money.
Yes, yeah, you would be. Hopefully, you'd be better. You'd be playing a little bit better than him this year. Though he
Yeah, I
hasn't
know.
really been off to a good start. I mean,
He's
that
hurting my
offense-
fantasy football team.
Yeah, Josh Allen did that to me on Monday night, but we're not going to go there right now. All right, Cohen, you're first up. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Stop at number 5. We'll go to number 6. What is the most embarrassing moment for you that's happened either in practice or in a game?
When we played Centerburg, I was wide open, and I dropped a wide open pass because I was just looking too far ahead.
It wasn't the wide open pass that you caught for about an 80-yard touchdown and immediately fell and cramped because we thought you were celebrating. We did. We were watching the feed of that, and you fell over and like, oh, he's celebrating, and then you just cramped up. But that's a good thing. Hey, you got the touchdown, you got the lead, and you got a big victory. We'll talk about that in a little bit. All right, Coach Armros, your second time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Stop at number 8. All right, you guys at practice, you guys have a very good playlist. At least you have the older songs than when I was in high school. But what is your favorite song, the most played song on your playlist? What would that be?
The Boys of Fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Kenny Chesney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny Chesney, Boys of Fall. Goldbach, whenever you're ready, say stop. Stop. Number 10. Build me your favorite Pizza Hut pizza. I heard you might have worked there before. So end of the night, they say you can take home a pizza. What do you put on it?
Probably have to go with a stuffed crust, pepperoni, sausage, and bacon.
I like that. You're the first person this year to say stuffed crust, and I don't know why nobody else has. That's an underrated, very underrated pizza right there. I like that.
It is.
All right, Cohen, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Stop at number 9. What is your favorite holiday and why?
I'm gonna go Christmas just because
Answer.
family,
Family?
good family time. Get to see all your family that you don't really get to see all the time.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Probably The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Mine's Christmas Vacation, though. Don't ask me to recite it because I will. Coach, final time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
Stop at number 8. The closest one, though, will be number 4. So both coaches get this. What is your favorite road trip snack combo? So what that is you're going to go on a road trip to scout, maybe down in the southern part of the state. You stop at the gas station. You get one hydrated beverage, so a Powerade, Gatorade, or water, something like that with a flavor, a pop, a tea, lemonade, and then you get one snack to munch on. What is your combo?
Well, I go with the Diet Mountain Dew to give me that jolt to stay awake,
Gotcha.
and then any sweet and salty combination. So some kind of snack mix or trail mix with a little bit of chocolate and a little bit of salt and peanuts in there, some pretzels. That's what I would go for.
And then water, Powerade, Gatorade, something, a hydrating drink.
No,
too.
that'd be the Diet Mountain Dew for the jolt.
So
That's
double,
my hydrating.
just a
yeah,
double
we'll go with
Diet
it
Mountain
again.
Dew.
Yeah, we'll go again.
All right, I like it. I like it. All right, Cam, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Stop at number 1. The team we must beat this year is and why. And you have 4 more teams left, but
I'd probably have to say East Knox. We're competing for a league title right now with them. They're 3-0 in the conference, and we're also 3-0 in the conference.
and it's a big one. You'll see live and free on Friday night. I'm looking forward to that. Myself, Ken Parrott will be on the call, and kind of coach speak too, because coaches, when I asked that, the team we're playing next, because we got to go 1-0 each week. I've heard you say that too, Coach, but it's a good answer. It's a good answer. So that's what we got. All right, Mr. Becker, last one. Whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Stop at number 3. So this is the situation. You are locked in a room, has a bed, has a couch already, and you get your 3 meals a day and snacks, whatever. That's already provided. But you're locked in the room for 3 days, and you can only bring 3 things with you. What are those 3 things?
I'm gonna go my cell phone, a toothbrush, and is there a shower in this room?
Yeah, the shower. You don't even have to say toothbrush. You're
Okay.
stuff like that, but something to keep you occupied.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say phone, computer, and maybe like a football to keep me occupied.
Okay, I like it. I was telling the girls earlier, the girls and guys on a cross-country team, Xbox, TV, phone. That would be mine. It's usually what I do in my off time anyway. All right, the last one, because we do have 10 questions in 10 spin. I'm not letting you guys off without saying them all. You two, give me your best impression of Coach. Cam, I'll let you go first.
O-line, you got to get that scoop block going in.
Yeah, sounds exactly like me.
Yeah.
The tone might be a little bit louder out on the field. I get you. Cohen, what's your best impression? You're in the running game, so he's probably yapping at you sometimes.
Get off the ball.
All right, I like it. All right, that's been 10 spin for the night. Let's get back into some questions. You guys mentioned that game, Centerburg. Boy, was that a game. Now, it ended a way that it shouldn't have because of the referees not understanding what the rules were, but they were the rules. The touchback was a touchback, but that was the first game that you guys played that your starters had to play a full 48 minutes. How important was it to have a game like that, especially towards the middle of the season, just to get you guys, back into thinking, hey, we got to play a full 4 quarters?
Yeah, we absolutely needed that at that moment, and it helps us here as our schedule's tough now down the stretch. To make those guys play a full game and to actually go into halftime and have to adjust and execute adjustments, that's really big, and we did that very well there in that game. And just to see where we are in our conditioning and playing a full football game. So, and plus you see how you do in the face of adversity, and we reacted very well. We did a great job and came back out and took care of things second half.
I will say, how impressed are you at Centerburg? It was a team I was thinking they have the pieces that could do something, but they've been a very good football team this year.
Athletic, speed everywhere. They're a really good football team, and one of their guys was out and had a backup in there at outside linebacker, and he did a great job as well. So they're a really solid football team, a really athletic football team.
Cohen, take me through your go-ahead touchdown. I mentioned a little bit with the cramp, but it looked like a cross pattern that you completed earlier in the year. Just what was going through your mind on that play? Did you see something right off the bat to where you're like, this is open, it's going to go to the house? What was the thought process going through that, and break down the play for me?
Field, and AJ, such a good, so smart. Found throw it to, and just took off.
You guys got the lead back, Cam, and you guys were able to hold on. Even after the touchback, they still had some time, but you guys, I think, went sack and then just a knockdown to end it. Just what was going through your mind in that fourth quarter? Because it was a back and forth. It was on the line. That right now, the conference championship's still on the line with it too.
Yeah, it was an intense game. We just had to keep our heads. We had to stay even keel and play our football. We know how we can execute, and if we execute, good things will happen.
All right, let's get to the defensive side of things because you guys have been playing really good defense this year. I'll also start with you, Cam. 34 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, and you had one of the most impressive interceptions. You caught a screen pass touchdown on the offensive side. Then 2 plays later, you pull off a one-handed interception on a screen play and score. But just it seems like you guys lost some really good linebackers, secondary players on this squad, a couple linemen as well. But it seems like you guys haven't missed a beat. What did you guys do over the offseason just to get yourselves defensively ready for this season?
Well, I mean, it all started in the weight room. Our whole D-line has been in the weight room since last season. Since we lost at Garaway, we stayed locked in, and we started doing liftings at 5:30 in the morning. And everybody showed up, did the job, and in the offseason, we got to work on staying low, getting extension, and just doing what we know how to do.
And Cohen, you play safety as well. 23 tackles, you come up, make the tackle. But what have you seen from some of these newer guys that have come in, stepped in for, a Hunter Falk and some of these other All-Ohio players that have just kept you guys on a very good, defensive stance to where they can't just throw the ball over you guys?
It all starts with when you're younger, you play on the scout team, and that just builds character and it builds toughness. And I think that all of our guys have been playing scout throughout their younger years of high school, and I feel like they've developed into good players.
Coach, your defense has only allowed 1,132 yards through the first 6 games of the season, 615 passing, 517 rushing. I know it was some running clock games, but you guys have earned those running clock games. But like I said, you lost some key pieces from last year's defense, but these guys have stepped in. I saw you guys during your summer practices, and some of these kids were about 5 inches shorter and were lanky, and now they're buff and taller and things. Like, how impressed are you at the work that they put in over the offseason to keep you guys in this playing shape and right now 6-0?
I go back to late winter, early spring, and I brought the football team in, and we talked about, if we're going to do things that we've never accomplished here before, we're going to have to do some things to get us to that point that we've never done before. And we came up with the idea, and I say we, Coach Hall and I came up with the idea, mostly Coach Hall, to get these guys. It's tough for baseball guys and track guys to get in the weight room in the spring. It's really hard. So
and baseball went to the regional, too.
Absolutely, yeah. So we got these guys in the weight room early in the morning in the spring, and they bought into a 5:30 a.m. weightlifting session, and the guys that couldn't be there got their lifts in after. And, it's just it shows what these guys wanted to accomplish. Mm-hmm. And our defense has been phenomenal to start the season, and that starts up front with our D-line. We're big and we're strong up front. We're athletic up front. And they're also fundamental. All the athleticism in the world doesn't do much for you if you're not coachable, and those guys are all coachable, and they do things right, and they do things well, and then you mash that with speed with guys like Cohen Becker back here in the secondary, being able to cover and come up and fill alleys. It's been a good combination.
All right, let's move on. This week, without giving anything away, I told you in a message I'm not going to give you give East Knox any game plans or things like that, but you are taking on East Knox. First place in the KMX on the line. They're 3-0. You guys are 3-0, and they've got themselves one of the most balanced teams you've seen since the Centerburg game. Jax Lester is back, pretty much at 100% passing. He has 833 yards passing. You have Blake Elliott, who has been phenomenal since the midway part of the season last year. Put up 606 yards in 2 games against Loudonville and Cardington. He's at 930. What will it take just defensively for you guys to contain this squad? Because this is a squad like Centerburg where you might not be able to completely stop them, but you can still contain them to have an advantage.
Yeah, it starts with holding your ground up front, dominating the line of scrimmage like we've done to this point this season, being fundamental with our defensive line and keeping people off our linebackers, allowing them to flow around and make plays, rushing the passer and getting in there and making our job a little bit easier for our secondary so they don't stay in coverage as long. So we do scout, we do a lot of work, but when it comes down to it, we do what we do on defense and we do it very well, and we're just going to play our game and do what we normally do.
Cam, just as a football player, on the defensive side, especially a defensive back, just how excited are you for a game like this? You're in week 7. You're playing meaningful football against a team that is fighting right with you for a conference championship, and you guys haven't won a conference championship since before I was born in the early 80s.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun to prepare for, and I think it'll be a good game. I love these close games. It's always fun, and at the end of the day, it's who has more heart. And I feel like we all have that really good connection. I mean, we have 15 seniors, and a lot of us play both ways. I feel like we have a pretty good connection between our team, and we can all buy in when we need to buy in.
Cohen, on the offensive side for you, Blake Elliott, he's a running back, but also he leads their team with 85 tackles. Parker Kimball's got 71 tackles as well. Rush B with 41, Landon Dawson with 31. The running game, for it to be successful, what do you guys need to do to contain them for you to get some holes, for Carson to get some holes?
Just keep doing our thing. Not really worrying about the other team, but just building our offense up every week after week and want to know in everything we do.
All right, last question for you, Coach, before we go to our last game. But I remember back when Michi Johnson took you guys to your first playoff appearance, and that just started something. Just how proud are you at this program from even the year before that to now that you guys have been able to build a program up at Northmor that barely did anything since the early 80s, is now state ranked, playing for conference titles year in and year out, and making playoff runs?
I couldn't be more proud of our guys, our coaches, our community, and our players. And without young men like these two guys sitting across from me buying into the things that we tell them and working their butts off and getting up at 5:30 in the morning, and their parents encouraging them and pushing them, we wouldn't be to the point we are right now. So I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of our coaches. I'm proud of our community. We've come a long way, and we're going to keep it going.
Cam, just what would it mean for you guys to get that conference championship? I know for you guys, you're just focused on East Knox, but that's a big one. Then you got Mount Gilead, you have Cardington, then you have Loudonville. But to go 1-0 each week, you do that, you get your first conference championship since the early 80s. You get that number up on the banner, and you're forever remembered at Northmor as one of the teams that finally broke the streak. What would that mean for you guys?
It'd mean a lot for us. I mean, we've been all playing football together since 4th, 5th grade, and we've all wanted to be the guys on Friday night. And I have a feeling that if we just focus on what we're doing, execute, good things will happen to us, and it'll mean a lot.
Cohen, last year, you guys furthest run into the playoffs you ever been at. It's regional semifinal. You lost to a really good Garaway team that nearly knocked off Kirtland that won the state championship. But how much did you learn from that playoff run into the semifinals in the regional that got you guys, motivated to come into this year and maybe do more?
Yeah, so we learned that the playoffs is just a different game. If you lose, you go home. You're done. Mm-hmm. And it makes us more hungry, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Makes the seniors a lot more hungry because that could be their last football game. But I feel like we learned a lot from last year's game, that when you get deep in the playoffs, you're playing real teams. Like, mm-hmm. They're all going to come with a great game plan, and you got to prepare as well.
Yeah, that's talk for us media, but I know you guys are just focused on East Knox right now because that's a big one coming up. Let's play our final game of the night. We'll get some shout-outs, and we'll get you guys out of here. I know you probably have homework. Coaches have homework, too. You have homework, or you have just scouting stuff to do tonight, Coach?
Oh, I got to make a practice schedule tonight, so
gotcha.
Put our script together for tomorrow.
All right, let's play Boomers versus Zoomers. So if you don't know what this game is, I'm going to ask you Zoomers questions from when us Boomers were younger, from the year 2002, pop culture questions. Now, I don't know, have you ever heard of the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I've heard of it.
It's a game show. It had 3 lifelines where you're allowed to ask people for some help. So you'll have 3 lifelines. You can ask me for a hint, you can ask Coach to help you answer, or you can ask the peanut gallery of John and Dan Messerschmidt back there an answer. Even Adam Thompson, if he can help you on the peanut gallery question too, but he's focused on switching the boards and running the 1s and 2s. But 10 questions. Colonel Crawford and Winford both had 8 correct, and I believe last year the Northmor golf team were the champions of this. So you gotta try and get ahead of Hammond and Bentley for that one. But we'll start. Question number 1 from the year 2002 pop culture. This was the top song of the year, and it featured Mom Spaghetti.
Oh, that's Eminem.
It's an Eminem song.
Do you know the song?
Lose Yourself?
You got it right.
There you go.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on a sweater already. Mom's spaghetti is not. Okay, I'm not going to wrap it right now. But anyway, this football season, even though the national championship game was in January of the next year, but the University of Miami was denied its 6th national championship this season when a phantom pass interference call extended the game, allowing this team to win the title. Who beat Miami in the national championship game in the Fiesta Bowl? You guys watch the 30 for 30 about it? I'd say the helmet is in here today for you to. Would you like to use a guess, or use a lifeline?
I think we'll use a lifeline.
Who would you like to ask? The peanut gallery coach or me?
I'm gonna ask coach.
Do I give him the answer or give him a hint?
Just say the answer.
I think it's the Ohio State Buckeyes.
It was the Ohio State Buckeyes. Maurice Claret. I was just trying to rile up the fan base by saying phantom pass interference call, but that extended it. They won the national championship in the Fiesta Bowl to win. And that was what? How many national championships does Ohio State have, Dan?
Well, I'll Google it.
Google that. It's been a while since they did it, but they won it then, and you saw they won the playoff win as well. 2 for 2, though. Looking good. Question number 3. Apple released its 2nd generation version of this device with 20 gigs of storage used to play music. What is the name of that device?
The iPod?
Yes, it is. You are correct. And back then, 30 gigs was a lot. That's a lot of songs on there, but now it's like, what, a terabyte or something, Adam? On the iPod? There's a lot of music being put on there. All right, 3 for 3. Question number 4. Adam Vinatieri's buzzer-beating kick won the Super Bowl for this team over the heavily favored St. Louis Rams. Lifeline?
No.
Or a guess?
I don't know.
I think we'll use a lifeline.
Okay. Peanut Gallery or me?
You.
Tom Brady.
Patriots.
There you go. New England. That was the start that season. Tom Brady came in for a hurt. Actually, the game after 9/11, Tom Brady came in for a hurt.
Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah. The rest is history. They beat my Steelers in the AFC Championship, and then did the unthinkable and beat. I think it was like a 14-point spread too on that they beat St. Louis. 4 for 4. Looking good. Question number 5. The New Orleans Pelicans held its first season in 2002. The Pelicans. What city did they move from, though? That city now has a team again. Michael Jordan actually finished his career there. And he bought him. Yeah.
Chicago?
No. He actually played for the Charlotte Hornets. Bought the team. I think he just sold the Bobcats. They're the Bobcats now. That was your 1 to give. You can still finish out and get 9 for the lead. Question 6. Who was the president in 2002? The last, before Trump, the last Republican. See, I'd figure in coaching history class with 9/11 and everything that they have in the books, social studies. In that social studies class, coach, like.
Social studies.
Useless facts.
Useless facts. You do have the peanut gallery you can ask as well.
We're going to use the peanut gallery.
Who was president in 2002? Peanut gallery. George W. Bush. G-Dub. The peanut gallery has helped, so all 3 peanut gallery questions have been correct. Question number 7. This was the best-selling video game in 2002, where you could steal cars, run missions, and free roam across Vice City. What was the name of the game?
GTA.
Grand Theft Auto. You got it.
Ask more game questions. These guys are good.
I know. That's the only one. But, well, but we'll see about question 9. Question 8 might be good. This was the top grossing movie of 2002. Question number 8 was about a kid that was bitten by a radioactive spider and became a superhero.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is right. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, we should say. Question 9. This one might give you a little bit of problems. The 2002 Winter Olympics were held in this U.S. city and also has been selected once again to host the 2034 games. Winter Olympics. I'll give you a half point if you can tell me the state. Do you know, Coach?
I don't know that I'm sure.
No.
No?
I
Just
don't know.
guess a state.
I would say Las Vegas. I would say a city, Las Vegas.
No, it's not. It's Utah. Salt Lake City, Utah was the 02, and they just got awarded the 2034 games. All right, if you get this last question right, you will be tied with Winford and Colonel Crawford. You have to be within one game of this answer. In 2002, the Northmor Golden Knights finished with a regular season record of what? You have to be within one game on each side, though, to be right. Just give me a win total. How many wins do you think they had?
2.
You're right. It's 2-8.
Yeah.
The Golden Knights finished 2-8. That is your
Yes,
8th
damn.
correct answer, meaning you are tied with Colonel Crawford and Winford for the lead. All right, gentlemen, that does it for you guys. But before I let you go, shout out time as always, and I'll even let you, Coach, go first. So if you look into this camera, give as many people as you want to shout out. Go for it.
I'd like to say hi to my daughter, Anna. Hello, Anna. She gets neglected by her dad this time of year, so I would say hello, Anna.
There we go. Thank you, Coach. Cam, right camera.
I'll shout out my girlfriend, McKenna,
There you go.
Mr. Hall, and the football team.
Coach, shout out the coach and the team.
Just shout out to the team.
All right. And shout out to you guys. Best of luck on Friday. I'm looking forward to this one down at East Knox, and keep it going the rest of the season. Thank you guys for being on. But that'll do it for another edition of the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Pizza Hut of Bucyrus and Galion. Like I said, a lot more coming up this Friday night. I will be, like I said, down at East Knox as they take on Northmor. That can be also seen on the WQEL or WBCO Facebook pages, Crawford County Now Facebook page, whatever John wants to do. But they'll be on there. You can watch that live and free. Don't forget Davey Jones on the phone board right after the WQEL game on the radio. And then around 11:30, 12 o'clock, we will have the Friday night pigskin for you live and free on the OH.Report. But I got some volleyball to do tomorrow, but I will see you on the Pigskin Friday. For now, I'll see you later.
Mary Dean to serve. Puts another one in the corner pocket. It's going to be a free ball coming back. And system outside. Kept up again. And Lily Rose has another one. Great attempt by Dean to dig that one out. Kelly Carpenter to serve. in system. Outside swing. Abrams kept up. Rose will punch it over. Free ball. It'll be long. 7-4. Callie. Free ball again. He's not going to make it over. It'll be Northmor point. They were unable to get that free ball to get up and over the net. Trainer back on the court to step behind the service line. Lily Rose. And the tap. Lizzie Earlstein's had herself an evening all over the court. Trainer in system. Pushed over. Boughton. Blocked. Boughton and Rose. Both there for that one. 8-6, Lady Freddies. Dug up. Toombs. 9-6. Back set, big swing. Grayson Toombs. Lily Rose to serve. Tipped. And Ella Boughton. Did you hear Coach Shelby Temple telling the girls, hey, come on, let's get rolling, relax. Great dig by Wright. Free ball. Another great dig. Boughton with a yummy. Kept up again. Another great job. Pushed up. Another swing, and this time it goes down. Trinity Inzer. Miss hit. Point Lady Freddies. As we'll have a timeout. Northmor. While we have this timeout, let's take a look at what the rest of the week looks like here on the OH Report. Tomorrow, we will have Danville Centerburg Volleyball, Fredericktown East Knox, Mohawk at Upper Sandusky, and these Lady Golden Knights will be right back at it at Mount Gilead. So why not 3 straight days of high school volleyball here in North Central Ohio, live and free, the only place you can watch it live and free on the OH Report. Lily Rose back to serve. Kept in system, pushed over. Free ball. Dug up, pushed over, kept alive, free ball, the pancake, and that's a big swing. That's Ella Boughton. Sutton. Boughton blocked. Pushes her own one back over. She got blocked. She used her left to push it back over. It's 14-6. Boughton with the serve. Tipped. Point. Scoreboard here at Northmor has it 13-8. Bryant, 14-8 now. Maya Bryant has had herself quite the evening. Really effective in the first set. And now back here again in the third. Toombs to serve. Tipped. Pushed over. And great job there by Callie Carpenter. That'll be out. It's a big swing from Hannah James. She couldn't quite get it in. 16-8. Toombs. Bryant went up. Earlstein went up with her. Earlstein won the battle with the net. Lizzie now to serve. Ace. Lizzie Earlstein. And that'll be a point, Lady Freddies. 17-10. Chelsea Wood says go Lizzie. Taylor Bryant says go Maya. Anna Taylor to serve. Kept alive. It will be free, but it'll be a point. Lady Freddies, and that's 18-10 here in set 3 for Fredericktown. Another one, ace. Anna Taylor. Taylor to serve again. Another one. Anna Taylor's on a 3 straight ace run. Taylor again. That's 4 in a row for Anna Taylor. And we're going to have a Northmor timeout as the Lady Freddies are on a nice little run here in set number 3. So one final time. We got 4 points potentially till match, 3 points till match point. We're going to go ahead and shout out our amazing sponsors one more time. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones, Northmor Athletic Boosters, Morrow County Hospital, First Federal Community Bank, Home and Kitchen Supply, and the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. As we look ahead for both of these squads, Fredericktown back in action tomorrow night at East Knox. And the Lady Golden Knights of Northmor will travel just down the road to face the Lady Indians of Mount Gilead. Taylor to serve again. 4 consecutive aces for Anna Taylor. And that's going to be a service error. And that'll make it 21-11. Trying to figure out who the server is now for Northmor. Officials are going to talk now, see who it's supposed to be. They're going to get everything sorted out here inside the castle. 21-11 your score here in set number 3. Those of you out there watching, I got a tough decision to make here as far as who's going to be our MVP. Let me know who you think it should be. As Hannah James will step behind the service line. Waiting on the all clear from the official. Give her the go-ahead on the serve. She has it now. Great serve by James. Even better swing, Lily Rose. Riley Ryan to serve. Free ball. What a shot. Ella Boughton. Put that in the corner pocket with a little punch. 23-11. The Lady Freddies only need 2 more to seal this one. (24-11). Match point. Riley Ryan in system. Pushed over. Who other than Lily Rose to close out the night? The Lady Freddies win it 3-0. We'll be back for our MVP and postgame show after this commercial break.
We all need help sometimes dealing with everything life throws at us. As outdoorsmen, spending time in nature, hunting, fishing, and cooking with the buddies we love are great ways to reset and decompress. Man Therapy is a platform designed for men, by men, to help us sort through stress, anxiety, depression, or any other puzzles we're dealing with. Get a rundown of how you excel and where you can improve your mental health by taking Man Therapy's 20-point head inspection. It's free, it's anonymous, and it could be your first step towards becoming a happier, healthier man. Learn more at mantherapy.org.
it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
Josh Banks back here with our Morrow County Hospital MVP junior outside hitter for the Lady Freddies. What was it like for you guys? You struggled with these guys the first set, 25-22. You really battled your way back the next two and took the last set in dominating fashion. What was it like for you guys? You're 10-1 now in conference, and that last game of the year really has a chance to mean something now.
Yeah, I just think the things that we've been practicing have definitely come to play in our games, and you can see the improvement, and it's nice to have that reflection of us improving and getting stronger.
So not only is this your guys' 5th consecutive win, but it's your 5th consecutive 3-set sweep. What's it take for you guys through the week in preparation? Because you play 2, sometimes 3 matches a week. How do you guys stay balanced and keep your composure and allow these long win streaks to happen?
A lot of it is just working together and staying focused and just having confidence in each other and trusting each other.
So I'm going to ask you about it. I know you got East Knox tomorrow. You have Cardington Lincoln, but everybody kind of has their eyes set on that October 10th matchup. You guys are finally at home. You get the Lady Trojans of Centerburg, and all intents and purposes right now, that's going to come down to you either share the KMAC championship or they win it outright. We never want to look ahead or look past anybody. Again, you guys have East Knox tomorrow, but what's it like for you guys to be in this contention with the girls that you have on this squad?
I'd say a lot of it leads up to just kind of back to that strengthening. I mean, we're looking forward to coming back against Centerburg. It's our senior night. We got to represent, and we just got to show them that's not us, and we're ready to have a good battle.
All right, so last things last here. We're going to let you look in the camera. Give a shout-out to whoever you want to give a shout-out to here tonight.
I just want to give a shout-out to my team, the Fredericktown Lady Freddies, for encouraging each other.
We all need help sometimes dealing with everything life throws at us. As outdoorsmen, spending time in nature, hunting, fishing, and cooking with the buddies we love are great ways to reset and decompress. Man Therapy is a platform designed for men, by men, to help us sort through stress, anxiety, depression, or any other puzzles we're dealing with. Get a rundown of how you excel and where you can improve your mental health by taking Man Therapy's 20-point head inspection. It's free, it's anonymous, and it could be your first step towards becoming a happier, healthier man. Learn more at mantherapy.org.
Josh Banks back inside the castle, North Bloomfield Township, Northmor High School, where the Fredericktown Lady Freddies come in and win in dominating fashion, 3-0. They're going to go to 15-4 on the season and 10-1 in the KMAC. The Northmor Lady Golden Knights are going to fall to 9-9 on the year. Still having a phenomenal season. They're 5 out of their last 6 they've won. They're going to go to Mount Gilead tomorrow and look to rebound against the Lady Indians. The Lady Freddies are going to go to East Knox to face the Lady Bulldogs. We got more volleyball action for you tomorrow, live and free on the OH.Report. But as for tonight, again, I'm Josh Banks. My camera guy tonight was Brandon Powell. Always fun to work with Brandon. Always a good time when we're together. Always a good time when I'm out here doing this for all of you folks live and free on the OH.Report. For Brandon Powell on camera, again, I'm Josh Banks. Everybody stay safe. Tune in tomorrow night. Enjoy some more volleyball action. And you know we're going to have a fun slate for you on Friday and Saturday. So just stick around with us for the rest of the week. We'll have fun. We'll enjoy it. Take care, everybody.